No, wait, I'm not finished. Hey, everybody, it's me again, Tony Marino, here for Digibytes.me. And today I got a little nostalgic, and I decided, well, I always get nostalgic, but today I got a little case of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle munchies. So today we are playing one of the greats of the Super Nintendo console, which is Konami's own Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirrels Turtles in Time. And let me say, these are the weirdest looking squirrels I have ever seen. They fell in toxic waste, and they appear to have developed a shell and extremities, and have decided to pick up ancient Japanese garden tools to fight men who have decided to put on giant socks on their heads. And if you believe that is honestly what I believe, you, sir, should go see a physician. Not a psychologist, a physician, so you can rip your brain out and actually make you smarter by doing so. Oh my god, I'm feeling silly today. Anyways, as you can see here, I am using good old Raphael, which was the bad boy of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and using his twin size, which in Japanese history was actually used as a weapon, but was originally a garden tool. But they realized they could actually use it to defend themselves from sword attacks and actually take it away from them. So it's actually weird that, Raphael uses it as a weapon. Oh my god, Rush Limbaugh is attacking us with his patented laser eyes. Well, you gotta expect Rush Limbaugh attacking, there's nothing more liberal than naked humanoid turtles beating the heck out of men dressed in purple and blue. Ow, look at that. Somebody's working the wrecking ball and he's doing a horrible job at it. Like, dude, help me out! And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna randomly stomp on this construction. That could obviously damage it in future situations, and many people would actually be put in danger thanks to my actions. So yeah, that was a very intelligent comment from me. So here we are getting through the first level using good old Raphael's size. Anyways, here we are going to meet with one of the more lesser known of the Ninja Turtles baddies, which was Mr. Baxter, which, if you know, was actually kind of a homage to Jeff Goldblum's character in the movie The Fly. Also, it was a homage to Heidi Klum when she dresses up in certain types of attire. How do I know this? Because I look it up on Craigslist. Yeah, look it up, Craigslist. A lot of good information there. You can find somebody who can buy your car, somebody who can steal your neighbor's dog and then accuse another person for doing so. So yeah, now Baxter here is using his patented Jello pudding pop gun to attack me. And there's two ways of handling him. You can either do the fast way and die like I did, or you could just dodge all of his aerial attacks and wait till he hits the ground, which is easier. Or you can be like me and use the right way, which is jumping and kicking him at the same time as he attacks you. It'll freak him out. It's like, what? I'm attacking you, but you're attacking me at the same time? This is madness. I don't want to live anymore. That was one tremendous fart. Cowabunga, which is actually a racial slur in northeast Texas. They use this to refer to, I don't know, but they say, look at that Cowabunga over there. He's looking kind of Cowabunga-ish. Yet again, if you believe that, I admire your courage, sir, to go out into the world with that level of idiocy. Anyways, here we are at the streets of good old New York. See, this is why I don't go to New York, because obviously, you don't have to worry about rapists or drug dealers or carjackers or insane college students trying to recreate Grand Theft Auto, you have to worry about teenagers dressing up in the most brightly colored ninja suits since Naruto, and, you know, be worried about them kicking you around in the back alleys. So don't go to New York, people. This is what is expected. They're coming out of the sewer. The turtles would never expect that. They'd be like, why would the Foot Clan hide in the sewer? That's where we live. And that's how the Foot Clan works. That's how Shredder thinks. It's just like, the closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. And if you can pinpoint where that reference phrase was, I will give you a pat on the back digitally. Here we have the Mousers. No, these aren't the Mousers. I can't remember what these were called. Let's call them penile robot whips. Yep, that's their names. As you can see here, I am playing solo, while Leonardo is just kicking back over there in the second character selection screen. No, I'll just let Raphael do it. He has a lot of repressed issues and anger. Let's just let him deal with this. Or maybe it's because I can't find another person to play with me, because it's really hard to find a control, and two, it's really hard to find somebody to actually tolerate me moving my lip muscles for 15 minutes at a time. Maybe there's ladies out there that actually like that in a man. I'm so lonely. That's not true. I got 3 dogs and 2 cats. You'd never be lonely with that. Oh my god, what did that pizza have? Oh yeah, I want to hug people. Destroying public property. Eating street pizza. There you go. Just take it out on the man. Take it out on the man, Raphael. Yeah. And here comes Iron Tortoise, or Metalhead, which is the least original name in the whole Turtle universe. He's using his... Oh! This cave is scary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me put this into perspective. He just said this cave is scary. He fell into a sewer hole, a place where he lives. So therefore, Raphael is not only one, confused of where he is, but two, he is scared of his natural habitat, which is telling me that Raphael is suffering from deep chronic amnesia caused by post-traumatic stress syndrome. And who wouldn't have post-traumatic stress syndrome when you were just a turtle that had toxic waste fall on you and thus turned you into this human that decides to walk around the streets naked and was raised by rats? Anyways, I made short work of one of Tony Stark's lesser-known works using his Taibo kicks. Taibo. Does anybody remember Taibo? Does anybody practice Taibo still? For none of you that know this, Taibo was created by Billy Blanks, a B-movie action star that really had the only thing going for him is that he would kick people in parachute pants. And look at that. That looks very familiar to another creature from science fiction. Like, you know, that very well-known one called, you know, the Predator. Yes, that is the Predator. I know my sci-fi, that is the Predator. It's not the alien, it's the Predator. Anyways, here we are in the sewers. Apparently he faced his fear and decided to come in here. And he is deliberately ignoring all these people in his habitat. He's just freaking out on his hoverboard. Oh, hoverboards, we're 2 years away from him. I'm severely excited for that. Okay, here we go. I actually got a good combo there going. Oh, mystery pizza. Yeah. Because when Mayor Rudolph Giuliani decided to construct the sewers, he decided to put in fences that come up and down and tomatoes with spikes in them. Ooh, look at that! They're yellow. Why on earth are they yellow? Could it be for not causing any copyright infringement? Which is interesting about video games. There was actually a lot of copyright infringement back in the lesser known days of the video game era. If you do not believe me, check out Shinobi, the Sega Genesis game. Check out if you can find the original version of Shinobi 3, and you actually fight both Spider-Man and Batman in Shinobi 3. Check it up on YouTube. And here we are facing the Rat King, also known as King of the North. And he severely hates the Targaryens, yet he lives in the sewers of New York and rides a jet ski with eels in it, which is actually pretty cool because I actually had that toy. It was pretty cool. Which is enraging about this boss battle, though. One, it's actually pretty easy. The only thing you have to do is avoid those mines, and then when he's sending the missiles, just get straight up in there, and he can't do anything to you. But this guy is the Rat King, or King, and he is not using any rats in this combat. It's like, I don't know, that's like being the Shredder and not using anything that shreds things. Like being the Shredder and using a pencil sharpener. Yeah, that's what I said. Pencil sharpener. Sharpener. I like the emphasis on repeat. Oh my god, it's the Technodrome! Yeah, buddy. I know the names of all these things because I was the biggest and most disgusting fan of the Ninja Turtles back in the day. Here we go. We are in the Technodrome. Home base for the Foot Clan and Shredder and Krang. And you gotta love the music. If you notice, most of the games I play are from Konami. Prince of Persia, Ninja Turtles, Castlevania. And I know it sounds like I'm a real, Konami whore or Konami groupie if you don't like me using that word. But they just did everything right back in the day. Look at this. It's like how Capcom dealt with the Disney franchise games that they had. They really did good work on them. And these guys did a lot of good work with their own games. Great music, gameplay. This was the first Ninja Turtle games of the arcade beat 'em up style that was actually good on a port console. Because all the other ones on the Nintendo and stuff, they were just horrible. This one was actually one of the few that was like way better than its arcade version. There we go. Now, a little trick I've learned, this is a little tip for all you gamers. If you want to avoid having whenever they want to gang up on you, because they do hit you at the same time, you can actually start fighting from the top part of the screen, and every time you start fighting, you just keep scrolling down a little bit at a time, and that way kind of confuses the computer and how to attack you, so that way you can actually focus your attacks without actually being worried about being hit. Okay, so these guys have those weird tonfas, I believe they're called, or nightsticks. So I'm gonna have to take some ecstasy-laced pizza and kill them. That's a very inappropriate place to set mutagen just there in the open where we're fighting. This could just fall on one of the guys and then everything's gone wrong. And there we have the Shredder on all screens. Given if I was the Shredder, I would do the same thing because I'm just as egotistical as that maniacal demon of a man. As you can see, April O'Neil has teleporting abilities. Toka! Razor! Master, say have fun, fun! Who'd have thought mutagen gives you freezing powers and fire powers, respectively? Look at that. I was actually getting kind of scared at this part in the game. I was like, wow, these guys are actually getting tough. So, for the real youngsters that have never actually encountered the Ninja Turtles, Toka and Razor are actually not of the cartoon. These guys are from the movies, the second one. The Secret of the Ooze, I think, was the name of the second movie. And these were Toka and Razor. And they were pretty good, well made in the movie, and it was fun, little, not essentially an Easter egg, but it was really fun to see them here in the video game version. Because a lot of people thought these guys were the substitutes for Bebop and Rocksteady. But the cool thing is later in the game they come out, hey look, it's a cute little puppy that later dies because I killed him. I killed the puppy. Why did I kill the puppy? Why did I kill the puppy? Now I'm gonna take his turtle brother and make sure he goes back to hell with his little puppy friend too. He did that twice on me. There you go. One more. Come on, one good hit. There you go. Why did you do this? I'm like you. I hate you. I'll see you in hell. I hope you go flush through a toilet. Ooh, pizza. The infamous elevator level. Essential to any beat-em-up game. One of my favorite elevator battles is actually in the Aliens vs. Predator arcade beat-em-up, which is one of the best beat-em-ups, dare I say, best beat-em-up ever. And that was not actually made by Konami. This was done from the good people of Capcom. Konami and Capcom, I have to say, are probably the two best game makers in Japan. At least they were. I'm not sure now with all the garbage they've been pumping out lately. But anyways, I'm nearing the end of my video today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just say this with my Castilian accent, as many people enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Will Tony press continue? Stay tuned for the next Turtle episode. Same Turtle time, same Turtle station. Damn it, that came in too early. Bye-bye, folks.